Dating in the UK is the actual ghetto, the real ghetto. I feel like they shipped in the men in Lagos, Nigeria, into this country because it's giving PTSD, it's giving deja vu, it's giving everything they're supposed to give. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the very first episode of my YouTube channel show that I'm going to give a topic a name later in the future. Dating in the UK. When I moved into this country, I heard so many things like, oh, the UK is a very lonely country, and then a lot of people are trying to get married because they're trying to clear off boredom, because they're trying to split bills, because they tell you, oh, bills will choke. So people are doing it because of bills as well. I came to tell people that they imported those men in Lekki into this country because there is the same strategy, the same thing, and because over here you can get very swamped to work. It will be difficult for you to even find out that the love of your life is using you to play table tennis. I'm going to be telling you people, like, there's so many things that I've really experienced. I wasn't dating until I felt like, oh, I was almost done with my studies, and it wasn't a beautiful experience, to be honest. But something recently happened to my co-worker, who is an African. I think she's from Zimbabwe, and she was dating a Nigerian man. She was also talking about how awesome Nigerian men are, how beautiful, how sweet this relationship is. Of course, I was happy. I was happy for my own sister, only for me to find out, yeah, because we're now sisters by relationship. Only for her to not tell me that the guy traveled to Nigeria for 2 weeks, only for him to come back and come with his wife. And when she challenged him that how did this happen, he told her that his parents wanted him to marry a Nigerian woman. As a, because why would a 30 plus man say that his parents want him to marry a Nigerian woman? And I just did the math in my head that definitely this man had always had this woman in Nigeria. So she probably even sponsored his relocation into this country. And when it was time that it felt like he was comfortable enough, he went to marry her. Because how do they arrange a woman for you in Nigeria and you're marrying her in 2 weeks and you're back in the UK? Like, make it make sense. Just do the math. I've also had experiences of a man, dating multiple women in one city. Like, if you're living together in London, you are living in London by yourself, you think the love of your life is probably in Manchester, but he's dating 5 other girls in London. And then he's on Twitter saying, this woman, meanwhile, it is not you, it is you and 5 others. This is a real life scenario. I wish I was making this up, but this is something that has been proven to be true. This is something that I've experienced, somebody I know has experienced, somebody, it is just so messed up. And over here, people are out there dating based on what you have to give them. I would say that there's a little bit of selfishness, and then they were trying to like imbibe, what do I say, inculcate the sort of mentality, the one that is here that favors them, the one that is here that doesn't favor them, they will not answer. For example, now sharing chores, they will not want to share chores with you, but you say Nigerian man shouting, we must split bills. I'm not saying we must split bills, but I'm just saying be kind. But there are just certain things you should not split, because why are you taking me out on a date? Then after we finish it, you say we are splitting bills because we are in the UK. Did I say you should go out? Did I say you should take me out? Was I not in my house when you told me, I'd like to get to know you, let's go out? And you see people actually making a whole point out of the fact that they think that you should have agreed to split bills. I washed my hand. Those kind of things are things that Nigerian men try to inculcate here. And they actually feel like it will work. It can't work about coming. It won't ever, ever, ever. I feel like these are things that it shouldn't even cross your mind. But you see people actually saying it's not a big deal. It is a big deal. If I say I want to take my boyfriend out on a date, I won't ask him to split bills because it was on his own. I told him, babe, don't worry, I want to spoil you. Let me take you out. But you trying to meet a girl for the very first time and then saying that, no, you want to split bills because this is the UK. Who sent you? Was she not on her own? That's one thing I would never, ever accept as a lady in this UK. No, it's a no-no for me. When you guys get married, split bills because, of course, you don't want the weight to be on one person. But saying that you're splitting bills because you take me to McDonald's, Don't play with me. And there's even this one notion about girls in the UK saying, oh, if I'm meeting you for the very first time, don't take me to Starbucks, don't take me to McDonald's, take me to a proper restaurant, buffet, and all of that. And then you see Nigerian men shouting, I can take you to anywhere I want. About commies, please let this. We need this thing play out in real life, and people bring it to social media. People think, oh, they're just making. Nobody is making these things up. There are women who want to be taken to 5-star restaurants, even with their talking stages. Like they're meeting you for the very first time, but they want to play dress up and still, be at the best places. If you find a woman like that, and you know that you can't be with her, or you are not interested in that, or you feel like your values do not align, your beliefs do not align, it is better for you not to be with that kind of a woman than for you to be fighting it with her. Like, no, it's okay for us to go to McDonald's, it's okay for us to go to Starbucks and have coffee, we just want to talk because we are meeting for the very first time. It doesn't have to be that way. I believe that you can as well find another girl who doesn't mind having coffee or ice cream by the side of the road, or even walking in the park. These are things that some girls do not mind, but there are girls that mind. If you meet a girl that minds in the UK, why not just leave her other than fight it? These are the things that I feel like, these are the issues. But it's in the UK, I mean, I feel like you should come with an open mind. Be a very, very, very open mind. Open your mind, open your heart to things, because a lot is happening. We're talking about the fact that, oh, men can cheat, women also cheat here. Yes, they cheat here like it's not a big deal. They cheat here like it's not something that anybody should. A woman might be dating a black and a not black man, and at the end of the day, she's looking for the first to propose. And I feel like the environment here enables it, because this is not Lagos. All you need to do is just calculate your moves, and you are up there. So dating in the UK, for me, you have to be very open-minded. Number one, they imported the men in Lagos to the UK. The men in the UK are not brand new, so have that at the back of your mind before you decide to date. Pray about it very well, because you can meet somebody on the road now, you go and say hello to the person, and that hello is the beginning of the trauma you start to nurture all the days of your life, or for at least 5 years, which is enough time for somebody to get a law degree. So please try your possible best to take it to God in prayer. The men in Lagos were shipped into this country is the same thing. It's the same. Please. Thank you. I hope that with this video I've been able to convince you people and to give you a little bit of some heads up about dating in the UK. It is a very, very funny journey, but it's very interesting. I recommend, because as much as you have the bad guys, you have the very sweet boys as well. So till I catch you people next time, my name is Eniola, and today I've talked about dating in the UK. I hope that people like, subscribe, and comment on this video, as I look forward to hearing your thoughts. For me, please don't insult me. I normally quick and vex. I love you guys. Bye.